Hey, I have the day off work, so I'm going to try a little experiment. We're going to bring you all along with me. We're going to be working with these gravers because I have something special that I want to try to do for Sunday, for a Sunday live stream. And this is going to be like the little test run because last time we proved that the gravers actually work. Now, I more or less just got the gravers to do, not to actually do engraving, but to do inlays. So we're going to work on that a wee bit. Want to keep that fire going just so we have something here, right? So, all right, here's my thought. If I carve the main chunk of the channel with my grinder, right? And then I can go back and do the V cuts. So let me show you. Say this is material, right? If I carve the main chunk with the grinder, I can come back in with the gravers and do a little undercut like that. And hopefully I can start doing inlays rather easily. Anyways, we're going to give it a shot. I got a piece of 3/4 here, which is way bigger than what I'm planning on using on Sunday. So let's do that first little cut there. Let's get that down so you can see what we're working on. And I think what I want to do is orient it this way. Let's do that while we're here too. Which way does this release? I think it's that way. Yep. Not going to be doing too much there. And Jennifer, hello. How are we doing today? So, like I said, we're just doing a quick little experiment, just a little test before we do the whole Sunday thing. Oh, a lot of people just popped in. Hello, hello, hello. And how are you? Kashmir, 3D Minded, Safari, Sai, Jislin. Wow, a bunch of you jumped in. Awesome. We're trying to do a little inlay because I made those gravers last week. Thank you. Look behind you. Well, what about it? So I did these gravers. I want to try inlaying a little bit of copper because I have Sophia. Hello, Sophia. So I want to try and see if I can inlay copper into this because I want to try and do an inlay, more than just an inlay on the Sunday live stream. I also want to finish up these railroad spike knives today. Look behind me again. So let's cut this channel. I know, super dramatic, right? And then, that's awesome. Thank you. Now here's the gravers we made last time. Now, this one I think needs to get sharpened again, so we're going to use this guy. So we got that, and all right, there's a hammer we're going to use. So now that cut is straight, right? I hope if you gadget 3 items, I'll give you a legendary pet. Huh? What are you talking about, dude? Anyways, so the channel right now is like that. I want to go in and carve out the bottom so it kind of looks like a dovetail for woodworking. So I'll get this fire, keep this fire warm here, so when it comes time to throw the coal in there, won't crap out on me. Let's see if we can do this with any method of reliability here. Right? Right. I kind of think it's working, kind of don't. I don't know. I don't think he's in a video game, bro. No, I'm not. This is meat space. My pet is gone. Oh man, what a shame. Happy New Year. Happy New Year too, there, dude. Loria. I think this is too thick for this actually, but I've never had that complaint before, so let's carry on, see what we can do. Yeah, it's definitely too thick. That's why we try, right? So I'm getting really nice big chips, right? Hey, you're back. Welcome back. What the hell is bro doing? Bro is trying to do an inlay with an engraver or engraving. So yes, I'm chipping it. So I'm trying to inlay a piece of copper in here as a test. But I think these gravers are too wide for this slot. Which is going to be a big problem, but because what I'm intending to do this on is a piece of 1/4 inch square stock. Well, you know what? Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm not really making much anything right now. I'm just testing something. I'm testing my engravers and my inlay. I think it's a little too small, or I think the slot's too small, which is for the engravers, which is a real problem. But we're gonna see if we can get it to seat anyways. Right. then we'll get the forge turned on and get some fire going, and everyone likes a good fire, right? There's that one. Put that one aside. Might have to get a smaller one. So we got it there. Now I think the next step would be to like file this smooth. So let's try that. And then we'll get the forge going. We'll get this twisted to see if it holds, because that's going to be the key for what I'm trying to do ultimately here. Where's my files? There it is. I got a grinder. What am I doing? Take me like 4 seconds to grind this thing flat. Okay, there we go. So let's get this fire going, and then we'll see what we can do. I've surfaced the blade. I resurfaced the blade. Good. Okay, so I don't think I have enough in there to really start it up with coal now. So let's do some more charcoal. I might have enough to reignite the charcoal and stuff here, but we'll see. Cool if it does. Should have enough heat to redo the charcoal, you know? There we go. Let's just get that burn nice and hot. Then we can go on with this and that. So how's everyone doing on this New Year's? Everyone doing good? You know, what are some resolutions you've made? Do you have any projects you're working on? Are you on break? Or are you stuck in an office or a job that doesn't let you have a break? Look good to you? Looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna have to go get more coal soon. Whew. So fast, yeah, so fast. Good, cool. There we go. I really enjoy having these junky, what's it with the wood frame? It's easy to make. And all the heat goes up anyways. I've been using wood frame forges for 20 years, 22 years. It's easy to make, modify, do all that stuff too. As long as you have enough thermal mass, it doesn't matter. When I grab hot metal, I get yelled at. Yeah, well, nothing's really hot yet. They're getting hot soon. They're getting real hot soon. And I think I only want this at a dull orange. I think. Start preheating these guys. Where's my tongs for those? There. I think I need to make a thinner graver, though, if I want to do this the right way for Sunday, which is going to be an issue. Let's see. Cook can always grab stuff in the oven with no. I'm not a cook, clearly, but. So, put that around this way. So I don't want to melt the copper. All right, there's our nice dull glow. See here. Let's see if it'll work. It might work, it might not. It's the whole point of doing an experiment, right? Just toss that right in there. All right, these guys can go into the fire. Now we're doing real work. Let's see. Blacksmithing is something I've always wanted to learn. Do it. It's a hell of a lot easier than people will make you think. And you can do so many useful things. It's ridiculous. Like, it's not always knives and armor and all this stuff. It's, fixing a broken car part. you know, riveting your shoes back together, your boots back together, so you don't have to buy another $100 pair because one rivet popped out. Like, it's endlessly useful. Beach. Lead. Not there yet. What about you? Nope. So I want to get the blades formed on these guys first. Then we'll take that out, check the face on it, see if that worked. And yeah, I want to learn how to make my own knives. Awesome. Well, once I get to a certain size on here, I just need like another 1,500 hours of watch time. I'm going to have classes available on here, and I'll do one on how to make kitchen knives for you. Yeah, this has got to be up to temperature now, or very close to it. Yeah, this one got a bit of a little wonky on the end here. I'll have to fix that before I get too far on the blade. Let's see. That would be sweet, yeah. And how can you see your breath right next to the forge? That's got to be cold out there. It's about 15 degrees or something. Honestly, I'm freezing. The heat is only right here. Like once you get back to like here, there's almost no heat. All right, so let's start to set down right about there. Let's get this guy straightened out now. Well, good news. It looks like that survived the twisting. Let's see. This guy, oh, okay. It's about the same here in upstate New York. Yeah, it's not super cold. It's here in Wisconsin. Yeah. The coldest I was forging, I did a show the week before Christmas. And that got cold. You know, where's my mallet? It's all the way over there? Yeah, fuck. Losing heat. I have a rawhide mount, but I don't know where it is. But that's straight, much straighter now anyways. That's good enough, right? It was -1. The last show I did last year. That was cold. That kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. Yeah, nice. Right? All right, so let's worry about these two now. This guy off the edge, just keep him warm. Ooh, that's nice and warm now. Oh, that's nice. I bet it did. That's way too cold to be outside. Yeah, it's cold, windy. It sucked. But I got a kid. Christmas is coming up, so I had to try and make money. I didn't make any money, but I still tried. All right, go there. Whoop. Let's see. Oh, I get it. My kid's Christmas was not what I wanted this year. It sucked, but at least they're still really young and won't remember it, but I will. Yeah. Yeah, mine's young too. So thank goodness for that, but still sucks. They had a good Christmas, but you felt substandard. I know exactly how you feel. He take his hat off though. So I'm warming up a little bit here. I smoked a deer on my motorcycle. I've been out of work for like, oh, damn. Whew. But hey, at least you survived. My little brother did that. He came away with just a broken mirror. He got lucky. Not yet. Still 8 months. That's a stretch of time. Whoops. Set it on fire. Before I burn myself out. Man, I cannot wait until I can get a power hammer. Then I just have to worry about doing all the pretty stuff. Let's see. That's why I keep telling myself. I broke 5 ribs in my collarbone. Ooh. Snowboarding accident. I cracked one and bruised 2. That was a rough couple months. 5 and a collarbone. Oh man. That's rough. That's a tough one to get over. I walked out of the hospital 16 hours after getting there because they kept trying to push pain pills on me. Yeah. I got a bad knee, bad back, bad shoulders. I know how they do with pain meds. They hand them out like candy, then look at you when you're the problem. That's why I try not to take them. See, I think last time they gave me Vicodins or Percocets, I can't remember. I took them for like 2 or 3 days after I snapped my knee out the last time, and then just ibuprofen. held on to them for like a week or two and then tossed them. Ain't worth having around. You know? I can tell them they just let me go. If I stop smoking a bowl, I'd be good, but no. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I smoke a little bit just to help with my pain. Not enough to get stoned, really, but just enough to let everything kind of settle, you know? Like, you know your body better than the doctor does. I think we could all pretty confidently say that we know that weed doesn't really hurt you, like the 60s and 70s told us it did. Come on. Get in line. Yeah. Got one more to work on there, and then we can get back to the blades. That's the part everyone wants to see anyway, right? You hammer out a blade. And then I think I'm going to try and make a thin graver. Because I do like how that turned out. You know? I think those are just too chunky for what I need. Actually, let's start on that with this as well. Oops, I did this one upside down. That's all right. So 8 months, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy? And thin that whole thing out some more. So I know I'd be going stir crazy after a couple days, let alone months. Let's see. I did bring a 1984 Yamaha XS 1100 back to life, but then had to sell it. Ah, that sucks. And do whatever side jobs I can come up with. Well, at least you're trying to keep yourself busy. That's half the battle. I know. If I settle for too long, I don't want to get up and get moving again. That's when the real trouble starts. Vape juice, that last year was super dry. Still, I can't sit still for more than an hour. I go nuts. I have ADHD bad. Listen, I'm the same way. If I don't have 13,000 different things going on, I go nuts. It's kind of how I know how to do everything. Because I have ADHD, I'm curious, and I only sleep like 4 hours a night. So I just got to go, 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 go. All the time. All the time. And I self-medicate heavily with caffeine and nicotine. That's fine, though. All right, so do I have, let's hope I do somewhere. Oh, that blade's ready. Let's do that. Pop it over. This guy out. All right. This one's shaping up to be a beautiful knife. Come on. Yes, I have it here. All right. That's how I got into how to grade RC car. Ooh, sounds fun. I want to get that hot. It's almost melting hot. taking the hood down now. It's getting warm. It's a blast, but still super expensive. All right, I got 5% left of my battery, so I don't know if I have a charger in here. For long as I had one wrapped around this. I don't, so unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry, but that's it for this time. Oh, look at that. You can see the steam just coming off of me. That's crazy. Oh. Guess I don't have to cut it. Yeah, it just melted into nothingness. Anyways, all right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Favorite car, 700. Oh, ouch. That's an expensive battery. A really expensive battery. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping me make this world better. Well, care for time. If I don't see you throughout the week, I will see you on Sunday. Y'all take care.